So one thing about God is he might not put it on public display, but he will allow life to swing back around and boomerang back around on some of these spouses and people that just refuse to listen. Welcome back to Prophetic Diary. My name is Tiny. If you're not already a faithful subscriber to this channel, what are you waiting for? Click on the subscribe button. Everything you need to know is down in our description box. How to sign up for a one-on-one coaching call with myself. I would love to talk to you and get to know you. Everything else in the description box. Boots on the ground. We're getting ready for the new year. We're putting our boots on the ground. We're strapping up and we are going in and we are not playing. We are setting goals and we're going to take the kingdom of darkness by force. How? By building our businesses, getting our life, our health, all of the above in line. We have our PD Society circles. They meet every single Sunday. We talk about the spiritual realm. So we got to learn about these things so that the kingdom of darkness is not using these things against you and you're unaware of them. We have this Saturday, our EXP Masterclass. Tim Johnson will be in the room. We will talk about wealth. We'll talk about hair. We'll talk about all those things. Why won't your hair grow back? Well, do you have alopecia? What are some natural cures? We're going to talk about today in the Coffee and Revelations. We went to the health food store and I put them on the different vitamins, the different things that's going to make sure that you live a long life, right? There's no need to have a ministry and a business if you're not taking good care of yourself. Join us in the EXP Masterclass so that your outsides can start to match your insides. Last but definitely not least, we have our Becoming a Life Coach course that is already open for registration. Class will not start until the new year, probably February, so you have plenty of time to register, but the class will fill quickly. So make sure if you want to become a life coach, I'll tell you based off of what you tell me and your experiences, what type of life coach you should become. We'll talk about all of that in the Becoming a Life Coach course. All you gotta do right now is go register. So don't miss out. 2026 is going to be lit. I'll be busy, but it'll be lit for you. So God gave me, oh my goodness, God has been talking to me so much. You guys know that God said divine justice here for the month of November. And oh my, he never lied. So I had a dream last night and it was for a lot of us. In the dream, I saw a bunch of men sitting in these really tall chairs. And what stood out was that they all looked so beat up. Like one of them had on an arm brace. They were all just lined up in these really, really tall chairs. Like, I don't know if we were at a hospital, but brothers, they was beat up. But I know that God was saying they're not physically beat up. They're beat up spiritually, emotionally. And, you know, it was physically, but not just physically. And it was like that pain that you guys had once felt had finally come. So you could just see where life had really beaten them up. So the tall chairs represented a position of pride, places where people once felt powerful, in control, maybe even untouchable. Oh my goodness. But now they're being humble, realizing that that comfort that they felt was not real peace. That same loneliness, rejection, and emptiness that you sat in, that chair that you once sat in, those shoes you once walked in, they're sitting and walking in them now. This is a word from the Lord. I'm just saying. So in the dream, I could tell God was showing me that he's allowing divine justice, but that he was taking it very personal. Just like when you lived in that space of rejection, they're now in that same environment. Like, oh my goodness, this is how she felt. Oh, when I walked away, when I rejected her. See, because them counterfeits done did them dirty. Them friends and these fake people done did them so wrong. Now they see how it feel to be lonely, how would they feel to be overlooked and unseen and unfulfilled. They get it now. It's like poetic. You know, God doesn't have to embarrass them publicly. He'll let situations play themselves out and the truth to speak for themselves. It'll speak for itself and their hearts will just, they won't be able to deal like they used to. So this what hit me. When I went to walk away in the dream, it was like one of the spouses, like he was holding on to me. And I had compassion for him. And I felt bad for him, but I was walking away. And it wasn't about bitterness or revenge or I was saying forget you, but it was just about release. Because that hug symbolized like I have grace for you and I have forgiveness for you. But it also showed how far I had come, you know? And that all of our hearts have healed if you've been under this ministry in the flow from all the things that we've been through, even with family. And I extended that compassion to him instead of resentment, because a lot of us could give off resentment, you know, retaliation and vindication take vindication and matters in our own hands. But that hug might represent for some of us reconciliation, you know, not just between people or anything like that, but like our hearts and their hearts and the heart of God towards them. It just was a soft spot for us. And we're going to be having a course on becoming his soft spot because God wants us to get ready for marriage. We're going to be doing that in the new year as well. But there's this softening that has taken place in our hearts. A realization in a ship like, what goes up, it must come down. The things you do, they come back to you. You better put your woman first. Don't make me, because I got a whole playlist. Should've known better than to think I would leave. You should've known better than to doubt the way I'm gonna be around. You should've known that I would stay by your side. Don't make me. You should've known. Don't. Y'all can finish the song. Y'all finish it down in the comment section. Why? Because God is saying, look, in Jeremiah 22, God deals, we read this together in our live yesterday, God deals justly, but he also restores. So a lot of these relationships will be restored. So it's not about punishment, it's about correction and realignment, because we do want these brothers to get saved and come back to their senses. But sometimes these people who hurt you have to feel the weight. They have to let it burn, let it burn. They got to let it burn, brother. You have to let it burn. Because I let it burn. You got to let it burn. They can see this is what real love looks like. Long suffering. Okay? Asking peace to be still. Huh? Yeah, I bet. And this is what you walked away from. You left me in the hot seat. You threw me in the fiery furnace. Now your butt in the fiery furnace. You don't like it when it's on you. Because you thought you was all of that. Who, me? Nobody would ever reject me until that girl ain't call you back. Nobody ever treat me wrong until you find out she was a counterfeit. Oh, nobody do me dirty till that job lets you go. So we've been in a place of release. We've been released from this. And we're going to stay there. Somebody's in the comment section, my new subscriber, saying, I'm going to stay there. Stay healed. I'm not going to gloat. I'm not going to rehearse the pain. I'm not going to tell you what you did to me 100 times. I'm not going to beat you up when you do come back smelling like Badookie. I'm sorry. I meant smelling like the pig pen. I meant smelling like the pig pen, guys. Because when he hurts, it's not a new hurt. It's a hurt that what goes around, you reap what you sow. Okay, but God will turn it all around and he'll make both of the hearts ready. Not just yours. Not just one-sidedness. And he don't want them just to return. He wants to rebuild is what God gave me. So this season is very divine. It's a very divine reflection time. They're divinely reflecting, huh? And they'll finally see, and they'll finally heal, and God will restore them, and your family have something to say like, girl, you took him back. No, you didn't. Auntie Nene, please. Okay, girl, don't get me started on you and your marriage. The people will see. And you just stay pure, stay real, keep that same posture, upright. Don't be acting up, don't say nothing, just chill. Because that same hug that, represented like a goodbye, see you later, in that dream, it could be the start of something. Oh, that hug can be reconciliation for some, and that hug can be goodbye for others. Goodbye. So, hope that this video helped you. If you felt led to sow into this word. Hope to see you guys in EXP. Sign up for a coaching call. Somebody said we got things to do. And things are gonna boomerang and they're gonna come back around, and that's why God let you stay close. That's why I told the Coffee and Revelations, that's why God allows us to stay close. So we can see that vindication, so we can see all things work together for our good. Okay, Joseph, he had to have that moment with his brothers to see God. Go read Jeremiah 22. We read that yesterday in the live. Go watch the playback. I love you guys. Talk soon. Bye-bye.